And we begin with breaking news in Beltsville tonight, where police are on the scene of a very serious crash. In all, we're told 4 people were injured. An adult and a child were rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. This is a live look from SkyTrack 7 now. We're told this involves a tractor trailer and several other cars. SkyTrack 7 was over the scene at northbound 95 and the ICC. So 95 is shut down in both directions. The circumstances are still under investigation, so stay with ABC7 and WJLA.com. We will continue to bring you updates on this.
Now to our other top story.
Justice has been found, and he is never going to walk again. And I know that that's the best we can do for Mom and Dad.
Justice. A year and a half after a brutal murder, a killer will spend life in prison after stabbing his neighbors to death and then hopping on a cruise ship.
This case haunted that Rockville neighborhood, and Tom Rousey joins us live now with what the victim's family is saying tonight. Tom?
Well, Allison, earlier today here at the Circuit Courthouse in Montgomery County, a judge told the defendant, "I don't know what dark part of your soul led you to do this." Then that judge made sure he will never be a free man again.
At least the monster that created this tragedy will never see the light of day.
What happened here in the courthouse earlier today was a very long hearing before the judge decided on a sentence. In the end, what he decided on was 2 life sentences, one for each of the murders of the Velardo family. They were the neighbors of the defendant, Scott Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski, one night, Mother's Day, early in the morning, May of 2015, broke into their house and killed them. And although he did rob a few items, the prosecutors here today said he intended to kill them because he attacked them when they were in their bed. In fact, the couple was sleeping when he attacked. And today, the judge here in Rockville handed down the maximum sentence possible, which was those 2 life sentences without the possibility of parole. Maryland doesn't have the death penalty, so that was the most that he could hand down. The family said they were happy with that decision by the judge to do that sentence. They also said, although this doesn't bring their parents back, they say their parents were wonderful people, and at least now there has been justice. Reporting live tonight in Rockville, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC7 News.
Well, just a horrible story. Tom, thank you. Well, this just in tonight, a federal grand jury has now indicted a D.C. public schools employee on a drug charge. Rita Gray is accused of conspiring to import 5 kilograms of cocaine into the U.S. DCPS suspended Gray last week after authorities arrested her, and she is now awaiting extradition to Florida.
A police chase comes to an end in Alexandria tonight during rush hour. It was a mess of traffic. Police say that a woman stole a D.C. housing car, then drove away on 395. She was caught at the King Street exit tonight. Nobody was hurt. The woman hasn't been named at this hour, and police are still trying to figure out what triggered this bizarre chain of events.
An update now in one of our big stories from last week. The governor's office is now confirming to ABC7 that Prince George's County Liquor Board Chairman Charles Caldwell is stepping down. Now, Caldwell was involved in a traffic accident last Thursday after the MGM casino opened. He was taken into custody and accused of DUI. The current vice chairman of the board will take over as chair, at least temporarily. Jonathan?
New at 11 o'clock, Allison, disrupted in their own homes. Neighbors near the Georgia Avenue metro station say they're dealing with rumbling and noises during the day. They can feel their house move, and now they're searching for solutions. Tim Barber joins us live with what they're saying. Tim?
We're here at the Georgia Avenue metro station, and I talked to the folks on the east side of the road, and they say they can't hear any of this. It's all the folks here on the west side of the road. They say they hear it first thing in the morning when they wake up and when they go to bed at night.
I've been in earthquakes before, and it feels just like that.
Ariel Voorhees is talking about Metro's Green Line, which her family can feel and hear every few minutes.
Have you heard the train?
Yes.
Last night, dozens of neighbors even brought their concerns to WMATA officials at a community meeting. A WMATA spokesperson told me that Metro is looking into the issue and that the source of the reported noise and vibration has not been determined. David Salamini is not concerned his house is going to fall apart or depreciate, but he definitely has noticed a difference.
Early in the year, if I was in my basement, I could feel very faintly. Then towards the summer, I could feel it even on my second floor.
The Voorhees have lived here for 6 years without any problems, and that is how they want it.
We'd like to have answers about what is going on, and hopefully then they can fix it.
Some residents believe the Green Line's new trains could be part of the problem here, but Metro has not confirmed that. Of course, we're going to look into the problem here, and we'll let you know what we